Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Cooking here at Carroll Lutheran Village. I'm Chef Kevin Fleming, and today we're going to be making a nice little holiday-inspired cranberry barbecue pulled pork sandwich. So we're going to start off talking about the pork. I have already cooked off my pork and shredded it, but just to give you a little information on how I did that, I did take a pork shoulder you can buy in your local grocery market. I seasoned it up with a little salt, pepper, and a couple other spices, and I braised it in the oven until it became really tender. What does it mean to braise in the oven? Well, that's when you put it in a pan and you cover it with liquid, and then you cover the pan and you cook it on a low and slow temperature in the oven until it gets nice and soft. And then you take it out, let it cool down, and you're able to shred it up, and that's how we get our pulled pork. Okay, so we're going to set that aside for right now, and we're going to go ahead and work on our barbecue cranberry sauce. Right here in this cup, I just have some store brand barbecue sauce. You can use whatever brand you like. For today's purposes, I have the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, but if you like Heinz barbecue sauce or whatever brand, like I said, you like, you can use whatever you like. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick that in a bowl. I have about 9 ounces of it here. Oh, let me get my spatula actually. Let me get that out. So there we go. And I also have measured out here 9 ounces of just regular canned cranberry sauce that you can buy in the store. So we're going to go 50-50, even mixture here. Go ahead and put that in. Also have a little bit of cranberry juice. I'm just going to put a little bit in. You can use whatever brand cranberry juice you want. We have Tropicana here, Ocean Spray, whatever you like. Just going to add just a little bit, okay? It's a little bit to help thin it out a little bit. And we'll set that aside. All right. Now we'll go ahead and whisk that together. Very nice. And then we're going to go ahead and mix our pork in with this sauce. All right, so now we're going to mix our sauce in with our pork. Just going to go ahead and pour it right on top. There we go. Very nice. I'm going to take my tongs and go ahead and just mix that up. It's going to be nice and saucy. And then we're going to go ahead and pop this back in the oven for a little bit and get it hot. And while that's working, we're going to work on a little special cranberry coleslaw to go on top of our sandwich. Okay, so welcome back. We're going to start working on our cranberry slaw. That's going to go on top of our sandwich. My ingredients today for that, I have just some shredded green cabbage, some shredded carrots, and we're going to use some mayonnaise along with a little apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, a little more of our canned cranberry sauce, and some dried craisins. All right, so first we'll make our traditional slaw dressing. This would be the same type of dressing you would use just to make a regular coleslaw. You would start with mayonnaise. Let's get that in there. A little apple cider vinegar. It's about 2 ounces. Traditionally, you would use a white sugar in this case, but for this particular slaw, we're going to use brown sugar. And we'll go ahead and kind of mix that up a little bit. Actually, let me switch instruments there. All right, here we go. We'll give that a little mix. Now we're going to add a little bit more of our cranberry, and as well as our dried craisins. Go ahead and mix that up. You should get a light little pinkish color coming out of it. There we go, looks very nice. All right, and then we'll add our cabbage and our carrots. And then we're just going to mix that up. I have gloves on, so I'm just going to use my hands. It's a little bit easier that way. Get it all mixed in there real well. And this looks pretty good. This is going to go right on top of our sandwich. There we go, looks nice. All right, so now we're going to go get the pork out of the oven and assemble our sandwich. All right, so welcome back. I went ahead and got our pork out of the oven. I got ourselves a nice little roll here, a little brioche roll that we're going to use. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and assemble the sandwich. We're going to take the pork, put a nice little heaping amount right here on the bun. Looks real good. There we go. We'll set this aside. And then we're going to add a little bit of our cranberry slaw that we just made on top. Just a little bit. So we'll make it a little bit of a mess there, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. And then that's it. This is our Cranberry BBQ Pulled Pork sandwich. And you can get that every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday in the Village Cafe as well as the Bistro. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.